Yeah. See ya. What's good, folks? This video is a quick step-by-step tutorial on how to write a bio, but not just any bio, a badass bio. This is going to be the first video in the series of videos that I'm going to be posting called The Business of Independent Music. My name's Quanstar. Some of you may know who I am. A lot of you may not. But either way, the ones that don't, I know you're wondering, who in the hell is this clown? But look, okay, so let's go through my resume so we can get all that out. And let me tell you who the hell I am, right? All right, my name's Quanstar. That's a nice picture of me. That's how you spell my name. I've been touring. I'm a touring hip-hop artist, been in the game since 2001. I've played over 1,000 international dates, booked 990 of them all myself. I've had over 15 albums out that I've pretty much executive produced all of them. I wrote a book called Water from Turnips that came out in 2012, I believe. 2007, a documentary was done on me called Do It a Documentary. I have a comic book series out called A Rapper's Words, where we take lyrics from my songs and we illustrate them line by line, telling the story of the song but illustrating it, so to speak. And I wrote and produced a feature film that I've been working on for like the past 6 years that hopefully will be out next year, called They Told Me This Would Sell. All of these things I've totally funded out of my pocket, and so I know what it means to really be an independent artist and have to do this. And some of the things that I've learned along the way, I just like to spread the love to a lot of cats, and that's the purpose of this video. So the question is, why do you need a badass bio, right? It's very simple. The purpose of a bio, right? A bio is a very, let me rephrase that. A good bio is a very brief explanation of who you are as an artist and why a venue promoter or other entity should do business with you. Now, when I say very brief, I mean very brief. Here's the truth. If your bio is a page or more, it's not a very good bio. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you're a new artist or you're an independent artist, everything that you do is an elevator pitch. So, and what is an elevator pitch, right? So an elevator pitch is essentially, the term came from, say you're work for a company, I don't know, big law firm, big investment firming, and the only interaction that you have with the big wigs is on the elevator. So you pretty much have that 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, or whatever to pique their interest on that idea. And if you don't do it, you just get off the elevator and they keep going up. If you do, they'll tell you to come up with them so you can get in depth with what you wanted to pitch to them. And that's basically, a bio is a part of that elevator pitch. So it's essential that it won't be too long. Okay, so why are most bios bad? I already told you part of it. The number one reason is that they're way too long. Bios are way too long. Essentially, you want your bio to be max 2 to 3 paragraphs, maybe 1 to 2 paragraphs, ideally. And why is it too long? Because it's full of irrelevant information. Like, a promoter or someone, they don't need to know that you listen to hip hop with your mom, or that your cousin put you on the hip hop, or that what your first album that you bought were. They don't really need that. And it causes, all they want to know is 5 questions, right? This is literally all they need to know is who you are, right? Where you're from, right? What do you do? Why should they book you? And the 5th question is optional if you have something. What are you known for? So let me go back to why before the 5 questions, right? And why it should be 1 to 2 paragraphs. Picture being a promoter or a buyer, talent buyer, or a part of the press that deals with music. You get hundreds, if not thousands of emails a week. You don't have time to click, open up a bio, read a page worth of stuff, and you haven't even gotten to the music. You reading a whole page, take 5 minutes, 3 minutes to read a whole page about an artist for what? You know what I'm saying? Like what you need to, that bio basically answers these 5 questions and then they can move on, because if they're not interested in you in 1 paragraph or 2 paragraphs, that page ain't gonna make a difference. You feel me? So let's do this. So I know some of you guys are maybe feeling a little cynical about how can you tell your story and get someone interested in 1 to 2 paragraphs. So what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite my bio, right? All right. So who am I, right? My name's Quanstar, right? Where am I from? I'm from America. I put America because I do a lot of international dates, and it's good to let them know what country you're from, because sometimes they're interested. It'll pique their interest. Sometimes it'll turn them off, but you want them to know that, right? That you're not local, right? And also where I'm from Atlanta via Compton, right? I live in Atlanta, been living here for a while, but I was born and raised in Compton, California. And those two basically have their own interests. They're selling points to telling people where you're from, by the way. What do you do? I'm an indie hip hop artist. I always say indie. Always say that. It's just, it's part of my ego because I love being independent. Been doing, 17 years. I love doing it. But with a lot of cats, it still gives them sometimes a level of respect for you because they know that you grind. You know what I'm saying? And if you show them, if they see your tour schedule and stuff, they know that you're grinding. I'm a filmmaker and an author, right? And why should they book me? Well, since 2001, played over 1,000 tour dates, 15 albums, comic series, book, documentary, and feature film. Now, I understand that most cats aren't going to have that sort of resume or resume to fall back on, right? But why should they book you? They should book you for, you have a new album coming out, maybe you have a college radio campaign going on, or you've had over 2,000 views of your latest song, so-and-so, on Spotify or SoundCloud or YouTube, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you find that reason that everyone has a reason why they should be booked. You just have to learn how to say it and learn how to pitch it. You know what I'm saying? And it's all in the sentence. You can say it in 1 or 2 sentences, run with it. If you can't, it's probably not why they should book you, because you're finding yourself having to explain and justify. What am I known for? I'm known for my live shows. I'm known for my wordplay. I'm also known for my DIY attitude, since I do everything myself. This is, I got to pat myself on the back a little bit. Now, when you say, what are you known for? This is as far as you should go, when it comes to bragging, right? So on your bio. So let me tell you something in advance. Always write your bio in the 3rd person. Always. Because it's a level of professionalism. And anytime you send someone a bio and it's written in the first person, they'll pretty much reject it automatically. Okay. So we got all of that. You see that there, right? So let's put it all together, right? Let's make it make sense, right? All right. This is what I wrote. Quanstar is an American indie hip hop artist, filmmaker, and writer from Atlanta via Compton. He is known for his wordplay, live shows, and DIY attitude. Since 2001, he's built a career on drive and work ethic that's led to over 1,000 international dates, 15 albums, a comic series, book, a documentary, and a feature film. Boom. That's the bio right there. Right there, they know if they're going to book me or if they're not. But at the very least, let me rephrase. They know that they know whether they're willing to listen to my music or not. You know what I'm saying? But it piqued their interest where most likely they're going to have to listen to it. They're going to want to listen to it. Then that's what you want to do. Your job is to don't brag about yourself. Don't say you got the best shit popping. Don't say you're the next big thing. That's ridiculous. Don't say anything like that, right? You say, you present the facts, you present them in a positive light, and you maintain your objectivity. You keep the third person and don't make them, and then you write it out and present it to them and they'll bring it. All right. So in conclusion, your bio should be brief. It's a part of an elevator pitch. It should have 5 questions, answer 5 questions, and it should always be in the third person, right? That's it, man. I told you I'll try to make it as quick as possible. My name is Quanstar. Check out my music, check out my books, check out what I'm doing. I'm at quanstarmusic.com. My website is also in the descriptors. If you like what you see, hit like, of course, and then subscribe to my page. Peace.